Yo-ho, Devy Junkies. Brandon here from the Devy Deep Dive Podcast. And today we have an exciting film grind on Jermaine Burton, an exciting 2023 wide receiver prospect. I'm here with my good buddy, Corey Piera from the Devy Dashboard. Corey, how are you, friend?
I'm doing good, man. I love these film grinds we're doing this week. We just took a look at Kendall Milton. Now we're taking a look at Jermaine Burton, and I am a Georgia fan, so I'm loving this.
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
hoping we walk away pretty happy with this.
Yeah, we're hung up on Georgia players, it looks like right now, right? I know you're super high on Burton. You were probably higher. Corey does rankings in the dashboard, in our Devy dashboard. And I think Corey, you were higher on him than most, but I think after watching this film, it's somebody I'm more excited about. So we're gonna go through Burton's traits. Okay, we're gonna go we're gonna talk about his release and route running. We're gonna talk about his ball skills and hands, his speed and yak ability, and then his physicality and play strength. So he is a sophomore this year, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Last season, he had 27 receptions, 404 yards, averaging 15 yards a catch, and he had 3 touchdowns. So limited play last year as a freshman, but he certainly made some noise, enough for us to get involved and take a look at his skill set to see if he is in fact a Devy guy that you either are excited to have on your roster, or maybe after watching this film grind, you like him, maybe you don't like him as much, maybe you go acquire him, whatever. So as much as you might enjoy our opinion, we do this to bring just a different aspect of film grinding to you, the watcher. So these clips are going to be fun for you to take a look at, and you can come to your own conclusion as well. So let's get started, Corey. We're going to talk about his release and route running first. We're going to go through these clips. All right. Do it first. I don't have the circle anymore. I haven't built in, so I don't have to deal with that when we record this, which is pretty sweet. So instead of trying to find them on the field, so you're going to see. We're going to just go through. This was I put this out on Twitter. I just thought this was. I mean, his cutting ability here. I mean, it's not like a route that I've seen a whole lot of out there, but the fact that he created space. Very unique route, at the top of the stem there, and then just the fantastic extension of hands. What are your thoughts on this play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. It was a very unique way to get an out route. I mean, he sold the inside so hard. He sold his whole body inside, then broke back to the outside, completely turned around the defender and opened up space. I mean, it was a nice play by him.
Yeah, and it could have been pass interference, but I want to just point out again the play strength and the physicality. He just shedded that contact like it was nothing, and got out there. That was I really enjoyed
the
that.
defender does initiate the contact there.
Yeah, and I like how he just shedded that contact and continued on his route. So I just thought he had some really nice quick feet. On this particular route, kind of gained separation against Bama right off the bat. This was a poorly thrown ball that he tried to make an adjustment for. But I just what are your thoughts on his release? Yeah, his release here I thought was pretty quick and sudden there.
You're actually going to see that a lot through this tape. I feel like he's actually very sudden off the line. He gets the leverage that he wants right away. And I mean, you get the inside leverage on this in breaking route. It's an easy route to run. He's going to win the route, and he does if the ball was thrown better.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been a touchdown if the ball was out in front. There's just another look at it again. Him trying to make an adjustment on the ball, but he created that space. That's what the name of the game is wide receiver. We were talking pregame. It's all about space creation and separation. If they don't make it in the NFL, it's because they can't get open in practice. I think it's plain as simple as that. So, as we film grind him, we want to see, is he creating space on a regular basis? Again, I thought that was a really, nice route there, and he sold the inside, went in the outside and created space. He came back for the ball, which was nice. Again, showing his physicality and toughness.
He does that. He does those inside out routes really well.
So, and I like the cutback too on the inside at the very end of that. Right, goes on the outside. And as soon as he catches it, he tries to the cut there, trying to go back inside. The guy didn't buy it, but I like the attempt anyway.
Right, yeah. He's a very sudden mover. He's got quick feet, like you said, which is a trait that I love to see in my wide receivers.
Here's at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Again, gets the inside release quickly. has the inside path right available open to him, easy pitch and catch. I mean, that's against Bama too. That's press against Bama.
Yep. I like it right at the top of the stem here. He's going to make that. See the head nod there? I mean, I'd look for like little nuances in wide receivers because it's about defense manipulation. Did he get that guy off platform right there as he tried to maybe was he faking maybe to go deep on this, but then made the cut inside? You see how he lowers his head there? I'm wondering if the defender didn't think that maybe he was going deep, trying to get around them and trying to get around them to stack them on the vertical play. And again, he creates space, man. That's what it's all about. He created space on this particular play with pretty good coverage there. But I like that breaking in route there. That he look at the space he created. That's all you need in the NFL. That's getting wide open in the NFL right there. Anything you want to add?
Yeah. And a lot of it is starting at the line of scrimmage where he's getting that quick release. He sells almost the outside fade with the quick feet, punches back inside. Then, a little deception at the top of your stem and cut back inside. And welcome to the NFL.
Yeah.
I like how he came back to the ball on this one, too.
Yeah. He likes to work inside. I'm surprised that a lot of the routes we've seen here, it's all a lot of it's been on the inside.
Yeah, it's almost like his favorite route right here.
Yep.
Yeah, sheds a tackle, gets some yak after the play.
He did fumble it there, but
I thought I noticed that.
Bottom of the screen.
This one was the only one that I kind of said, it's like he got a free release and didn't know what to do with it.
I don't think he was probably the primary. I don't think he was the primary ball. He may have been third as an option there. I mean, you can see from the quarterback's play. I don't think he thought did he get lazy on it or whatever, but it doesn't look like he was really expecting to be, but again, I like the way he kept himself engaged in the play. I'm looking more at his feet.
It almost seems like
go ahead.
Yeah, it almost seems like the quarterback may be expecting him to break to a corner there for some reason. Like that's kind of how he throws it, but he kind of takes it flat to the other. I think it's just maybe a miscommunication there too. But
yeah. Right here he's at the top.
That might be respecting his speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that defender's playing deep off him, so he must have saw him earlier in the game running fast, so he gets an easy comeback route there.
Yeah. Well, what I've always seen when I'm watching other videos and other film grinders is like, is he how's he selling the deep ball, right? That does he lower his head and pads like he's really running a vertical play? But yeah, he definitely set that defender up. I guess I got another look at it here. Yeah. I like how what I like about this
there at the end though. He looked like
he does. But what I wanted to point out on this particular play was the fact that how quick that after he got the ball, he went for the first down. Like I thought his burst kind of at the end of that play when he gets it right here, how quickly he moved up and got that that first down. So this guy kind of was all over him. Again, we have limited tape
and I mean,
here,
we're going to see it more in.
It was a good defensive play. Sell him on the vertical play.
Yeah, he was on him tight, and he tried to get away there, but defender played him.
So
really,
I think
well
overall, his release and route running is pretty solid. I think he's definitely excels in that area.
Yeah,
let's take a look at his ball skills and hands. Okay. So I got this clip here. I wanted to start off with this one because I'd like. Go ahead. I know exactly what you're going to say. Go ahead. You're going to take the words right out of my mouth.
What am I going to say? That he's body catching, or that he's letting it fall into his body?
Yeah.
When you first showed me these clips, I was like, this is the Devy Reaper in full effect here. Okay, he's trying to shit on my player because he does have some clips where he shows some better hands. Okay, but all these clips right here on these deep balls, yeah, he's letting it fall into his body. You maybe got one clip in here where he kind of makes a really nice grab in the end zone there, where he kind of extends fully and turns around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say the ball tracking skill's good. Timing is good. He's timing his jumps good. He's fighting through contact to keep that ball. So a lot of good there. But yeah, it's a little more into the basket than I'd like to see.
Yeah, he should have his hands up, plucking that ball out of the air. But nonetheless, he makes a good grab, holds on to the ball. Here's another play. Again, and just I think he's got exceptional ball tracking skills. Like here's the one you're talking about. I mean, that's pretty nice right there.
Yeah.
See that? He goes up. I love the body control, the body adjustment. He goes up and grabs and plucks that ball out of the air. I thought that was that was an exceptional play right there.
Yeah, lands on his feet. Yeah, that was a great play.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
he
lets it come in a lot, but it's tracking. It's over the shoulder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He knows he's got the guy beat. But I think his ball tracking on the deep balls are great. So they used him a lot in a lot of yak situations, which we're going to get to. So again, this was just I'm looking at his like long speed, his deep speed. I thought that was a good route. This is against Bama too. Kind of
and I really like this play. Yeah, see this I loved how I love the speed deception in his route here. He kind of takes it slow to the outside, like the route's gonna almost end like he's running an out route, and then guns it upfield. This is something that Devontae Smith did really well in this past class. Was the speed deception in the route, which is just another layer of deception, another savvy thing that guys who are good route runners do is they're not just running at one speed. It's manipulation in the speed. So I really like to see that from him. I think that the speed is there. You can see defenders respecting it too.
Oh yeah, and I like this was a good route. He got this guy to stop for just a second. It was again manipulating your defender. Boom, right there. That little extra step. Now this ball was an incompletion, but I at least wanted to show what he does. That defender's protecting the inside, going to give him the boundary, and that little jab right there got him to stop just enough to create space. That's the job.
Right. It was very sudden too. A very sudden comeback. Just made him step, and then he was gone. Yeah.
Shim the ball. That was a hell of a job by this safety over here too, coming across that field. So let's look at his yak ability. I love the toughness of this kid. I really do. I love his physicality. Again, I just wanted to show, his ability. I like how he put the ball in his left hand there, going on the outside boundary, which is you see a lot of players don't do that. But you're going to see a lot of plays like this where they use him in the running game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if there's one thing that Georgia seems to teach, it's they finish every freaking play. There's no play where they just accept falling down or defeat or whatever. Same thing we saw with Milton. It's constantly leg driving. Right.
So I think he's got some really good yak ability, to be honest with you. So just another view of it. Again, navigating through the secondary. Doesn't give up on the play.
Yeah, the yak ability is there. Whether it's through contact or being elusive, like he shows a lot of those traits.
All right, so let's take a look at his. I don't know what that last clip was. I don't know what that was. So, all right, let's take a look at it again. This is again you use him in all these. I just like his ability. Again, just shedding the contact here. I'm big into play strength. You know that, Corey. I think you got to be physically tough to play in the NFL. So I wanted to put this clip in here just to show you his, again, it's just that he gets rid of that contact. I think a lot of players can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it did do enough to kind of throw off the timing. It felt like kind of jammed him up just a little bit. But yeah, he rips off the thing. When I started watching these clips, I knew that Burton was going to jump up your rankings once I saw these physicality clips. I mean, the guy is just no quit. He's just fighting through guys. He doesn't go down easily.
Yeah. And, we did looking at John Mechie. I don't think John Mechie comes close to the physicality that Burton does. When I see John Mechie run with the ball in his hand, just as an example, I see him getting tackled immediately. You look at a guy like Burton, and he's fighting and scrapping for every yard. And look at that. I mean, he sheds contact. He's still fighting, still, lowers his head all the way to the end zone. He's tough, and you need to have that ability to play.
It's good. Change the direction. It's everything. Yeah.
I mean, this is like one of my favorite plays of his. I mean, most guys would have gone down after. I mean, he sheds contact right there.
Right there.
Keeps fighting right there, and like he doesn't even go out. He doesn't even fall when he goes tossed out of bounds. I mean, that's how physical and I think strong he is. I think that just bodes well for him. I've seen a lot of wide receivers, man. They go down like a lawn chair with contact like that. And Burton always is fighting for extra yards.
Right. And I love, like, we've seen it throughout this clip already, is the versatility of Burton. It's taking a run out of the backfield. He's in the slot. He's outside. He's
a great point.
He's a very versatile player.
I guess that's it.
That's
it, man. So, yeah, I was impressed, man. I appreciate you kind of talking about him on the Slack chat and everything, in the Devy dashboard. I think you really turned my eyes onto him. And after film grinding and looking at him, I think from a lot of, because we did a Quentin Johnston film grind early in the summer, and I don't think he's nearly as physical as Burton is.
No.
So, and I like, as he was calling me the Devy Reaper on the show earlier, nothing like insulting the host. But it's I think play strength. I think play strength is huge for wide receivers. It's something that I'm finding more and more that guys need to be tough. They need to be able to shed contact and fight for extra yardage. And like I said, this whole film grind's all about translation to our dynasty rosters. That's what I'm looking at it for. Do I want to waste time with Burton on one of my C2C teams or Devy leagues? Because I only want guys that are going to translate to the NFL, and I think he has the ability. From what I've seen today, I think he has the ability, to get on an NFL roster and stay there. What are your final thoughts, Corey, on Burton?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm really high on Burton. I honestly think he finds himself with the potential to maybe be in that tier 1 conversation when it comes to the 2023 class. I know we love Butte. He's ahead of Jarrett for me right now. I know a lot of people have Jarrett ahead, and then some people even got him way down the list. But I really think he has he's got the athleticism, he's got the size that the NFL covets nowadays. He's got the versatility that the NFL covets nowadays. I mean, and even the athleticism he's got verified 4.43 40, verified sub 4 shuttle, which is just quick feet. We've seen that. We saw that all over the tape. And a 39-inch vert. So this guy's explosive. And we saw that with how quick he gets off the line and everything. So I really think that he brings a pretty complete package to the NFL. And I really think that, I mean, I put it in a tweet earlier. I think he could be a superstar. So we'll see how it all works out. It is going to be a pressure a little bit for him this year, being the number 1 guy now. And he's already coming in with an ankle injury. So I really want to see how he's going to be as the number 1 guy. I'd like to see him attack those balls a little more on the deep routes. But like we said, there's a lot of good there too, a lot of the ball tracking skills and stuff. So we see the tools there. I think for freshman year was good. A lot of potential to reach by the time 2023 comes around.
I don't think you could have said it any better, bro. Appreciate you joining in and doing this. I think we do Rakeem Jarrett. I think that's our next one. What do you think? He had a great game this past Saturday. I haven't watched the film yet, but I saw a couple highlight clips, and he looks like an alpha to me. So I'm excited to get into Jarrett. So, all right, man, Corey, I appreciate you jumping on. And, if you enjoyed this film grind, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we got lots more coming, man. So college football season is here. Thank God. So, all right, Corey, man, thanks for joining me, buddy.